Okay, hi. Like she said, and the slide said, I'm Timi, and I run a startup called BuyCoins. And what BuyCoins is, it's a cryptocurrency exchange and wallet for Africa. The problems we have here in Nigeria and the rest of Africa is on one end, there's no reliable and fast way to buy cryptocurrency with your Naira card or your Nigerian bank account. And on the other hand, we have the most unstable currencies. And not only are they heavily affected by inflation, there's also the fact that our currencies are actually pretty useless outside our countries. So you can spend $10 anywhere in the world, but if you try and take 200 naira to cross Benin Republic here, they'll send you back and tell you to bring dollars. We don't use that. So there's that. And then also moving money across borders, especially within Africa, is pretty difficult. I don't think I know anyone that knows how to send money to Gambia. I don't think I know, and it's expensive and it's inefficient. So the solution would be to create an easy way for Nigerians and the rest of the continent to move from their local currency to cryptocurrency, which doesn't have the problems, some of the problems, like moving it or it being valuable anywhere in the world. And in fact, in some instances, there are cryptocurrencies that are less volatile than actual currencies that countries use in Africa. And as you know, the crypto can be sent anywhere to anyone in the world at any time, right? So that's exactly what we built. We built BuyCoins. It's an app that lets you, you sign up, you go through our KYC process. You can buy any of these coins with your Nigerian card, get paid if you sell in your Nigerian bank account, and you can do all of this in less than 5 minutes. I don't know if anyone here has tried to buy cryptocurrency before. Less than 5 minutes is pretty fast. So yeah. And since we launched in August, our users have actually traded 1 billion naira worth of crypto. And this is from developers getting paid, by their foreign clients because conventional means is too inaccessible. People who are trying to move product from China or wherever, sending payments to their clients or yeah, and to full-time traders. There are people who have actually left their jobs to trade crypto full-time in Nigeria. And these are the kinds of people who are already using Bitcoins to facilitate some of these payments across borders. And I believe that Bitcoins is actually the first step to a truly borderless exchange of value across the continent and beyond. Thank you. That's the end of my talk.
You get to stand there, and he gets two questions. So perhaps one from this end and one from this end. Sir?
Hi, Timmy. First, a disclosure. I have invested in cryptocurrencies. But one of the things which you mentioned when you started your presentation is about value and the volatility of the Naira. In the last month, crypto has lost 50% of its value, the major coins. That's why I'm sweating. But so you have this product which helps to house these, and so there are two questions I have in one. The first is the security of your exchange. You know how cryptocurrencies have been stolen, and what efforts you have to secure that, and how do you convince other people here to actually invest in this cryptocurrency, which has been very volatile and has lost, like I said, about half its value in the last month or so.
So I'm going to address the first thing about the volatility and how to encourage people to invest despite this. A lot of people get into crypto because they want to hammer. They heard that you buy something at a certain point, and then in the next 2 months it's now $20,000. That's generally the motivation behind crypto, and I like discouraging that completely. Admittedly, it is even sometimes too volatile for day-to-day transactions. But if you had an actual use case, like those people I listed at the end of the pitch, the volatility isn't so much a problem. Because if you're moving from, say, Naira, for example, to crypto, and you send it to someone in China and they move to Naira, to yen or whatever it is they use, the volatility, it's very unlikely that it will affect your trade. It's actually the fastest, cheapest way to move certain amounts of money across in that way. Secondly, there's actually a solution for the volatility, and it's a relatively new, I guess, invention in the cryptocurrency world, and they are called stable coins, coins that are pegged to an actual fiat currency, either using algorithms or by keeping $1 in the bank account for every coin that is out there. So that's a relatively new thing, and I think that will go a long way to actually solving the problem of everyone here using crypto as a way to, you owe me 5K, I paid for it, and I send my thing. So, but right now, the people who need crypto for the actual practical use cases besides speculatively aren't affected by the volatility as much. And also, I didn't really use Naira as the example. Like, Zimbabwe would be better off with Bitcoin than whatever it is they have now, despite the fact that it lost 50% in the past, year. So that's, and I think what was the first question? Oh, I mean, there's a lot of technical speak, but, and there's also the standard canned response, which is we use industry grade protocols to secure our wallets, the thing that Coinbase uses. So, I mean, I don't know how much time we have and how, detailed I can get, but it's pretty secure if I do say so myself. And, yeah, and I guess me saying so should count for something. Yeah,
Famous last words.
Yeah, people are always trying to hack stuff, but there are ways around that. Yeah, I guess we can talk after if you want. Yeah.
Okay. Question from this end.
What I wanted to ask is, do I get my private key? Because
No,
private
no,
key
of course
security
not. No.
is the ultimate.
No.
Okay, then it's a centralized wallet. Thank you.
It's what?
It's a centralized wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a centralized wallet. There are things to be said about decentralization as an ideal and centralization. And at the end of the day, you realize that the UX and UI for everyday people to actually use a decentralized wallet, for my mom, who I'm trying to eventually get to use crypto for something, to be signing her wallet with a private key, it is never, ever going to happen.
Well, it happens with blockchain.
But what I'm saying is that regular people are never, ever, ever going to know what a private key is. Yeah. And the point of decentralization is a very good ideal, right? But I think assuming that humans can get to complete decentralization is false. There will be more decentralization, as in the sense that there will be more centralized parties, right? And the power is still not with few people, it's with more people, right?
The reason why I'm asking is not because let me just
Sir.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm
Sir.
asking is because if you get shut down, then I get shut down.
Yep. Same with banks. And yeah.
I think maybe you have a lot to talk about with Timi, but thank you very much, Timi. This was great.